Hi and welcome back to inspiredwriting.co.uk. This is video number 2. Just wanted to show you some of the pens that I've got in my collection. I haven't got a huge collection compared to some people out there, but I've got a few. So this is number 1. This is my Parker Duofold. It's a centennial size, which is slightly larger. It's an oversized fountain pen, about the size of an M800 and a 146 Mont Blanc. It's the green check. You can see there some of the green in there. When it's under a natural light or in fact artificial fluorescent light, this pen really comes to life. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'll just show you the nib. It's got an 18 karat gold nib on there, two-tone, and it's got the ace emblem on there. Parker call that the symbolum of excellence, if you can see. There you go, it's two-tone, it's a medium nib. It's fairly rigid in comparison to some pens. I know I don't own one, but I know Pelicans are quite flexible, but this is rigid in comparison. It's a cartridge converter. It's not bad, but the converter doesn't sit snug, and you'll see there some of the ink that gets around the top of the section there. But it's got good flow, holds a decent amount of ink. So yeah, lovely pen. I really like this pen. It's very lightweight as well. It's all made of some sort of plastic, which I think they call celluloid. So it's very, very light to use, so no problems. The cap is very good. It's got the Parker clip, traditional clip, and as you can see on the top, the Tassie is also the ace, and it says Duofold on there if you can see that. Good pen. I've also got this Caran Leman, I think it's pronounced Leman, certainly not lemon, I'm sure. I bought this as a wedding present from my wife. This is a different animal entirely. This is a first class pen made of the finest materials, and Caran, they're a Swiss company, not as well known as Mont Blanc, Pelican, Parker, Cross, but however it is a fantastic pen. I've never felt one as with the build quality as good as this. I mean, the attention to detail, the Tassie Caran symbol on there. It's black lacquer. It's actually got 8 coats of black lacquer on there to make sure that it gets that brilliant black finish. All the detail are 18 karat gold, rhodium covered, and there's the nib. It's a fairly wide spade sort of shaped nib. The camera's not very good on here. Again, this one is a cartridge converter. I'll show you that in a second, but I just want to show you some of the detail here. You'll see the, let's try and get an angle where you can see that Caran etched around the pen there, and I don't know if this camera will zoom in close enough to see, but no, I don't think it's going to, but take my word for it. On the screw section of the nib here, it's engraved here. You've got the Caran logo, which happens to be that. You can see that, yep, there you go. And it says Swiss made. The attention to detail on this pen is amazing. I'll show you the converter. What I really like about this converter is it's screw in, that doesn't come off at all. No, it holds a decent amount of ink. Again, they've written Caran on the top of the converter. Fantastic pen, no leak there. It's got this rubber seal here, so I don't know, I haven't tried it. I'm not brave enough to, because this is a fantastic pen, but it's possible that you could use this as an eyedropper if you so wish. It screws on tight, nice into place. The cap, unlike that Duofold, you put it on, half turn, and it's on. Off. On. The Duofold, by comparison, several turns to get on. I've got this Cross ATX, which is a fantastic little pen. You can pick that up for about 50 quid, 50 English pounds. Two-tone, gold and chrome. This is my first fountain pen. This is what started it off for me, really. Simple, humble nib Cross. It's a stainless steel one, so it's quite rigid. Again, cartridge converter. I've got this one filled with diamine vermilion ink. It's fantastic. What a wonderful colour. Lightweight, easy to use. Some people have issues because it's chrome, it's quite slippery, but I've never had any issues. I've got giant fingers, as you can see. Never had any problems with the grip on there whatsoever. Good pen, good pen. Waterman Carene. Every collector's going to have one of these in their collection, surely. This is a medium nib. It's inlaid nib. as you can see, screensaver's gone on. It's an inlaid nib, so unlike the others, the nib is actually part of the section, but it's a really smooth writer. This is medium. The air hole, bless you, the air hole is at the back of the nib, which makes it a bit different. I actually had to have a nib replacement on here. I went to put the cap on one day when I was in a meeting, and I managed to get it caught right under there and busted all the tines up. I bought a new one, and because of that, the nib and let's get this in the nib. I'll come back. There we go. The nib and this section here don't quite line up. It did before. I'm told that I'm fairly lucky to get them to line up, but it did before. Cartridge converter. I've got this one with a converter in now. It sits a bit tighter than a Duofold. There's no leakage there. This one's filled with Jabin Eclectus Saphir ink, great blue ink. Really nice colour, really nice saturation and shading. It's fantastic ink. Good pen this is. It's a push-on cap. I don't really like push-on caps because if you take them off too quickly, they spurt ink. So I generally, when I take this cap off, squeeze it off, as opposed to sort of yanking it off just a little like that till it clicks. Take it off. Waterman Carene. Again, this is the silver Meridians. I don't think they sell these anymore. I don't really see them new, only on sort of eBay. This is a rollerball, however. Again, present for my wife. Lovely pen, quite heavy. It's certainly got a decent weight to it. Yeah, it's a rollerball, and that's got a Waterman, genuine Waterman rollerball in there. You can pick them up from WH Smith and they work as well. I just don't find that they last as long in the blue. Slightly, in my opinion, of course, because it's subjective. I don't think the blue is as good as that Waterman one, but it's a nice pen. And I've got a Mont Blanc 146 Legrand ball pen. Guess who bought this? Yeah, you'll be right, my wife. She's got the short end of the deal there because I'm the one who loves pens and she's the one who buys them. I've got a good arrangement. Anyway, this is a ball pen bought in June in New York City. Twist action, you're all familiar with these. It's nice size, it's really nice ball pen, and I use that if I'm about. I work in an office space, but I'm out about seeing clients a lot, and I know if I'm going to be walking around taking notes, or as I'm walking around, this is perfect for that. So I also have two other pens. One is a Cross Townsend ball pen. My sister-in-law has that. She's had it for far too long, and I am trying to get it back, and I will get it back. Natasha, if you're watching, you owe me a fountain pen. Ball pen, I should say. And lastly, this one, handmade from fantasticpens.com. It's an American website. It's made out of wood. It's a nice pen. It's a rollerball again. Lid fixes on there. I like it because, you know, it's come from a block of wood. There's probably no other pen identical to this in the world. And it's a great pen. The reason I bought it, I was reading Stephen King's Under the Dome, and there's a character in there that, if you've read it, you might be familiar with. I forget his name now, but he's basically the guy who runs a town. No one likes him, and I could just imagine him with a pen like this sitting on his desk. It's a big, bold pen, and you know, as I was reading the book at the time, I was enjoying it. I thought, yeah, I like that, and it's good value for money. So, yeah, I've just ordered another pen today as we speak. It's another handmade pen. It's from Martin Relton Pens. Google him. He's in the UK like me, so it shouldn't have any problems being delivered. And in fact, his website's there. I'm going to put a link in there because it's a top quality pen. Good value for money and bespoke, and look forward to get that. I've got that coming with an italic nib. All those nibs in there are medium nibs. Thanks for watching. Lewis Doyle of InspiredWriting.co.uk. See you soon.